All right. Good evening. Thank you for tuning in. I'm actually surprised you've tuned in. From the last video, yes, I got a lot of your comments. A lot of you were really mad. And I thought the bashing was a joke, but it really came through. So thank you for meeting my expectations. But here's the thing. So I know it was a bit crass. It was a bit rough. The way I put it. And I just wanted to come and smooth things out because, you're my friends, you're my girls. So I love you guys and I want to share this with you. Let me tell you something. I'm speaking as a married man, all right? Been married for about 14 years, 13 years coming on 14. And I want to tell you this. If you're married right now, you're watching this, or your marriage is going through some trouble, or you're about to go through marriage, I want to tell you this because I've been married for a while. Your husband loves you. And I want to speak on behalf of men because men are generally quiet, but I want to just lay this out on their behalf. And I believe that I'll be speaking for about 90% of men when I say your husband loves you. But for so long, ladies, you've been so naive many times. And the reason is really baffling because you guys are go-getters. You do amazing things with your career. You come up with amazing ideas. Women, entrepreneurs, in leadership, in motherhood, you guys are phenomenal. But when it comes to marriage, it's the one area that you're actually blindsided. And I want to tell you this because so many women, you get into the relationship thinking that everything will be exactly the way you dreamed of it and everybody sees it the way you see it. But I want to burst your bubble and tell you this. People see your marriage very differently from the way you see it. And by people, I'm talking about your husband. I'm talking about the person who is either supporting or trying to destroy your marriage. So you have to make sure that you're not ignorant. The worst thing that you can do is get into a fight or a competition expecting that the enemy is going to play fair. The enemy is not interested in playing fair. The enemy is not thinking the way you're thinking. Okay? So let me be blunt. I know a lot of you responded and said, there's no reason why the husband should cheat. He should know better. That's not what we are talking about. Okay? I mean, like I said, your husband walked you down the aisle, so it's you that he wants. So the question is, how do you want to take care of your marriage? Keyword here is your marriage. And there is no marriage without him. So if we are saying, how do you take care of your marriage? We can just change that and say, how do you take care of your man? And this is not to remove the responsibility from us as the dudes. This is not to say that we are idiots and we can't do anything better than what you tell us to do. No. We're just saying, this man has a responsibility. Fine. We'll discuss that later. But you also have a responsibility to your marriage and to your man. So what's your responsibility? And all we're saying is this. Stop thinking that the world is playing fair. Understand that if you saw this man so good that you wanted to walk with him down the aisle, believe you me, there's somebody else who feels the exact same way and probably more than you. So what do you do to protect that? Stop being ignorant. The enemy of your marriage is not money. It's not the side chick. It's not pride. It's not alcohol. The enemy of your marriage is ignorance. So you have to make sure that you're not ignorant. Okay? And let me speak to the Christians because most of the bashing came from the Christians. And I'll tell you this. Christian married women, wives, there's stuff that you're meant to pray for and there's stuff that you're meant to do. That God gave you the wisdom for you to do. Okay. Every man wants to feel like a man. And you know what I mean when I say like a man. We want to feel macho. We want to feel like the boss. We want to feel like the guy that is respected. We want to feel like we're somebody. Okay. And the way you do that is by being a real woman that is able to show that affection. So listen to me closely. Stop praying for that man to be seduced by you. Seduce him. Okay? Because the world is not going to be wishing. They will be trying to seduce him if they are not already trying to seduce him. So stop praying about it. Seduce him. He wants to be seduced by his wife. All right? Stop praying for your man to have peace. I want him to be a man of peace. No, girl, give him peace. Yeah, you can pray about it, but give him that peace. Stop praying for your man to be trustworthy. Trust him. There are some things that you're meant to pray for. Yes, pray for them, but they're really more of action stuff. Okay? So there are some things that you need to do. And let me speak to also feminists. Don't be a feminist in your own house. He didn't marry another man. He married you, a woman. So don't come in with all this, oh, we need to be equal. If I'm doing this, then you need to also do this. Come on. He married a girl. He married a nice, pretty girl. You. So stop being all hood on him. Stop being all macho on him. When you come home, be his woman. Treat him like a woman is supposed to treat a man. Don't compete with him. Be like that with him. Trust him. Be affectionate to him. And don't be ignorant. I know there's a lot of very serious stuff going on in your life. All right? You've got kids, you've got bills, you've got rent, you've got school, you've got laundry. You're doing so much serious stuff. But please understand, you can't be serious 100% of the time. I know a number of you said the man needs to understand seasons. You know, there's a season to chase each other. There's a season to do all the dates and all the cuddly stuff. And there's a season to be serious. You're right, but think about it. We also have seasons of cold, of harvest, of planting. So let me ask you, in the cold season, do you walk around in a t-shirt? You tell your body you need to understand we're in the cold season. Why are you not understanding? Stop feeling cold. No. In the cold season, we put on a jacket. In the cold season, you put on the heater. You close the windows. You carry an extra jacket. You put on a duvet. You mitigate the cold. So if you guys are going through a cold season and everything is serious, take time to take a break. Go tickle him. Go watch a movie. Make fun of each other. Find something fun to break the season. Because let me tell you, if you don't do it, someone else will. If you don't give your marriage that break that it needs, somebody else will be that break that it needs. So don't be so much of a partner or a colleague in this business called life that you forget to be his sweet wife and girlfriend. Okay? So once again, you need to be wise. All right? Dwell with each other according to wisdom. Don't be naive. Don't be ignorant. And I'm sure that your marriage is going to pull through. I'm sure that you're going to thrive. And guess what? Talk about this stuff. It's what's going to build you. Get perspective. All right? Cheers. Thank you for tuning in.